So in this video we are going to be creating the footwear you are seeing on your screen, and this is Nora 4mm. That is what we're going to be using as our main sole. So this is our ready-made sole, and that is what we're going to use to mark out the shape of the soles. So we'll place it on the Nora 4mm and then mark out the shape of both of them on the Nora. Then after doing that, the next thing we are going to do is to cut them into shape. So we are done cutting them into shape. Let's proceed. The next thing we are going to do is to cut out our heels, and then after cutting out the heels, you file the edge here before you attach them to the soles. So I have already filed it, so place it on your sole this way and then mark out the area where you are going to attach it to. So you see what I'm doing? Turn it and then mark out where it is going to occupy. And then after doing that, the next thing you are going to do is to pick your rough sandpaper, wrap it around your brush and then sand the surface so that your bonding will be effective. So I am done doing that. Clean off the dust from the surface, and the next thing you are going to do is to apply your gum on both surfaces, then allow them to set and you proceed to bond them together. So now the gum is set for bonding. Place the heels on that marked out area and then tap your mallet on it to make sure it bonds properly. So I'm not going to do that on this table, but just remember to tap your mallet on it. And after doing that, cut off the excess heels. Then after cutting it out, smooth the edge and do the finishing. So I am done doing that, and with that the soles are ready for use. So we're going to proceed. Now this is Mako 6mm. That is what we're going to use as our insoles. Mako 6mm. So now we are still going to use the same template. That is our already made soles. We place it on the Mako and then mark out the shape. So now after doing that, the next thing you are going to do is to cut them into shape. Right now I am done cutting them into shape. The next thing we are going to do is to smooth the edges to make sure they are uniform, and also to make sure that after folding the insoles that the edge is neat. So I'm using my rotary tool to do that. In case you don't have the rotary tool, like always, you can use your rough sandpaper You understand? If you don't have this, use your rough sandpaper, wrap it around your brush, then use it. I have always used this, so you know how to do that. So the essence is to make sure we have a uniform edge, so that after folding the insoles, it is going to look neat and also have the shape we need. So I'm done doing that. What we're going to do next is to gum them to our leather and then cut off the excess, apply gum to the back of the insoles, and then get them ready for folding. So after that, give here some slight cut, then start your folding. Then after your folding, the next thing you have to do is to cut down the crease at the back of the insole. So I am done doing that. The next thing we do is to stitch around the edge of the insoles. So I have done that, and you see how it looks. So now we're going to light the edge of the leathers, and then we are going to proceed to the next step. So this is the white leather we're going to use for the upper. This is synthetic. So place our pattern on the leather, find an object to put on top of it to make sure it doesn't shift while we are marking. So once we are done marking this way, we have to turn the pattern the other way to mark for the other side of the foot. So we mark for the other side of the foot, and then after marking out that, we mark out the other part of the pattern. Remember, we're going to mark this one 2 times. So after marking out the pattern, we are going to gum it to our landing. So apply gum to your landing and also to the leather for your upper, and then bond the two together. So right now, use your rag, rub it around the surface to make sure the two bonds properly. And after that, the next thing we're going to do is to cut them into shape. These patterns you are seeing on your screen right now, they are available in PDF, and they are 10 different designs. They are going for 2,100 Naira only. This is for those who find it difficult to create their own pattern templates. With this, you can start creating something perfect and also start making money even as you are still learning. So there are 10 different designs just for 2,100 Naira only. If you are interested, make your payment to the account number you are seeing on your screen right now. And after that, send your proof of payment to the WhatsApp number under the account number. And after that, I'm going to send you the PDF files. You are going to print them and then start making use of them. So now for you to punch the center hole, punch a hole with your punch. You see it, then put your scissors into that hole, and then it will be easier for you to use your scissors to cut it out. So hope you saw what I did there. You have to first of all punch a hole on that line of the inner circle, place your scissors, and then it will be out. You see it? So let's proceed. So I am done cutting them into shape. The next thing is to do our stitching. So let's proceed. So now I am done doing the stitching. Then I have to use my rotary tool to grind the edges to make sure it is smooth and uniform. So this is basically one of the things this tool can do for you. So for some of you that have it, you can use it to smooth the edge of your patterns. It will make it to look neat and uniform. Your bench grinder can also do this for you, but the problem is that it cannot go through where this machine can go into, like the corners and the rest of them, you understand? Your bench grinder can only do a straight pattern for you. So, or you can also use your sandpaper to go through this process. So we are done doing that. We are going to make sure we clean off the dust from the leather and then light it with our lighter to make sure we remove every hairy part of it. This will help the pattern to look well finished and also pleasing to the eyes. So fold this into two like this and then put it through the circle, and with that the two patterns are ready. You see it? So do the same to the other one. Fold it into two. You see it? Fold it into two this way, then pass it through the center of the hole, and that is it. So it is very simple. You see they are ready. So now place your last on your insole and then mark this first line here, the one passing through the top of the last to the other side. Mark it, the both sides. Then after marking the both sides, bring your pattern, place it this way. Make sure you place it on that line and allow the pattern to relax properly. Then mark out the width of those straps. Mark out the width of those straps. So see what we have here. You see it? Then what we're going to do next is to transfer the last one at the back to the other side. But before then, we have to take the width for this one on this side too. So place it on this line here and then mark the width. So now we're going to transfer the last one with our ruler to the other side. So we mark here, bring it, you see it, transfer this to this. So now wait, so bring it up to the next one and then mark. So very simple. You see what we have here, you see it, place the strap here, mark the width here, and then come over, transfer this to here, and then transfer this to here. With that, you are done The next thing is to punch a hole on those marked out areas. So I have done that and you can see it. So you place it on the other side of the insole and then use your silver pen to mark out those exact points on the other side of the insole. And after doing that, you have to also punch holes on those marked out areas. So now we use our knife, cut a line here, cut a line here, and also on the other side. Then we pass our straps through the holes. So now I have to reduce the width of the straps at that end so that I can easily pass them through the holes. So now use your chuka and take the straps in to position. So once you have passed them through their positions, place your last back into the insole and then set it properly. Use a nail to guide it at the back and then another nail somewhere towards the front. Now you can now pull and set the pattern properly. And then after doing that, cut off some excesses. Make sure the two straps doesn't touch each other once you bond them. So now I'm using super glue to do my last thing. Sometimes that's what I use because it is more faster. It saves time and stress depending on the pattern or design you are making. So with that, we are done. You can see it. So we are going to proceed to the other side of the insole. So right now we are done with the last thing. The next thing we are going to do next is to couple. So apply gum on both surfaces and then carefully align the insole with your sole. So with that, we are done with the coupling. You see what we have. So now let's proceed to the next one. So this is what we have arrived at. Follow the same procedure and steps and you are going to arrive at the same result. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section. And like I said before, if you're among those that finds it difficult to create his or her own pattern templates and you would like to have this particular pattern we just made in this video, it is available in PDF. In fact, there are 10 in number different designs for ladies and they are just going for 2,100 naira only. If you are interested, make payment to the account number on your screen and also send your proof of payment to the WhatsApp number under the account number. And I'm going to send you the PDF file, then you print and begin to use it. As a beginner, this is your opportunity to start making something perfect and start making money even while you are learning. If you are outside Nigeria, chat me on WhatsApp. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit the bell icon to get update as soon as any video is dropped. Have a nice day and see you in my next video.